Just as a quick warning, I did not realize how many times I said and like in this video, so I apologize for that. Enjoy! Hey guys, as you probably noticed, I'm not in class today, or maybe you didn't notice. Either way, I'm actually at court. For y'all who don't notice, I had a 55-year-old man who went to my church who thought that I was in love with him and thought that we were going to get married and run away together. So it was pretty serious business, but I'm getting that taken care of right now. But for my poetry project, I chose to do George Herbert, and I actually changed my poet at last minute. I wasn't going to do George Herbert, but I decided I wanted to do him because he was open. A little bit about George Herbert. He was born in Wales in 1593, and when his father died, his mother was left to raise 6 brothers and 3 sisters. I can't even deal with 2 brothers, so I don't know how he did it. But Herbert's mother was also patron to John Donne, another famous poet that we study in our great book. And anyway, throughout Herbert's life, he mostly preached and wrote a lot of poems. He was a very religious guy, and he went to Cambridge College and did some religious things there. His poems are characterized by his precision of language, by his use of imagery that was favored by many famous poets, and his poems also reflect his concern with speech, because he also liked to speak a lot and stuff like that, conversational and persuasive speech. When George Herbert died on March 1st, 1633, his first biographer, Isaac Walton, described Herbert as composing such hymns as he and the angels now sing in heaven when he was on his deathbed. So that is a little bit about George Herbert. I'm now going to read to you Virtue by George Herbert. Hopefully I'm going to get the words to show up right there. So, yeah. Sweet day, so cool, so calm, so bright, the bridal of the earth and sky, the dew shall weep thy fall tonight, for thou must die. Sweet rose, whose hue, angry and brave, bids the rash gazers wipe his eye. Thy root is ever in its grave, and thou must die. Sweet spring, full of sweet days and roses, a box where sweets compacted lie. My music shows ye have ye closes, and all must die. Only a sweet and virtuous soul, like seasoned timber, never gives. But though the whole world turns to coal, then chiefly lives. In Virtue, I really feel like Herbert reflects on the loveliness of like the living world, but also has the reality of death. And I feel like this goes well with us today being teenagers, because we feel like everything is perfect and lovely and nothing will go wrong, but at the same time death is always like right around the corner, and we don't really know when it's gonna like come up or when death is gonna take us. But we feel like we're like living on top of the world right now, as we're going to go to college, nothing's standing in our way. But I just really feel like Herbert was trying to get the message across that even though life seems beautiful and virtuous and sweet, there's always death, and the world is not as sweet as it seems. So that's my poetry analysis. Yay. Bye guys, have a great rest of your Thursday.
And I was playing around with the cool little functions on Movie Maker, and I just thought this one was cool. So yay, George Herbert! Yay, poetry! Okay, for real, bye.